pongo ahora, yo te la pongo ahora.
Ahora sí. Vamos a ver cómo está. Ah, tú ves, esa era la luz.
Nombre.
Ahora sí, ya apago esta esa.
Sé que esa es la que tenías que apagar hace rato, claro.
Esa es ahí.
No, se ve asqueroso, no. Prende eso. No, prende esas luces, prende esas dos luces, Ángel. Prende esas dos luces, se ve feo, se ve feo. Apagar y se ve feo. Ahí. Esta luz no se te carga.
Sí, es así, dale así, dale así.
Pero ¿por qué tú quieres luz, cabrón, al frente de eso? Eso ni te da ni... no te hace nada, cabrón. Ya, somos... Hombre.
Ponte en el like, no hay todo. Dale ahí.
Dale, coge tú, con tu equipo.
¿Cómo está mierda?
¿Entraste tú esto?
Sí,
No entraste nada, dame.
mira.
Ok, ya, dale. No, dale. Mira, ya, entraste. No me digas que lo cerraste, ¿no?
No, no se va nada. Ahí está. Pero el otro no va. Dale aquí para darle play. Play now.
No, ese.
Dale ahí.
¿A dónde le doy, cabrón? ¿A dónde le doy, Alex?
No sé,
Porque tú me dices, dale ahí, pero ¿a dónde le doy?
el roster.
Es acá.
¿Sí?
Creo que es acá, que nomás dice que no lo veo, tiene un momento bueno aquí. Esto no es porque jugamos ahorita.
Sí, play now. Ahora play now y ahora play roster. Ahí. Decídete. Vámonos con la H. Muy marcado. No sé cómo tú quieres. Elija usted. Todo eso lo bravo. Extrañete, ¿cómo están los bravos? Vamos con Jackie Boy. ¿Tú sabes con Jackie Boy? ¿Ah?
Yo creo que los Yankees es una mierda ahora mismo.
No, los Yankees son buenos ahí.
Papi, la cámara, si no tiene luz, se vuelve, tú no la ves, pero se pone brillosa y se ve borrosa.
Ahora, no viste la peleadorita. Ese dominicano le dimos otra papel.
pero cabrón. Sí. ¿Tú no tienes unos audífonos ahí? Búscalo, que le caigan aquí. Búscalo a ver un momento. Búscalo para conectarlo, a ver si te funciona, porque no. Así se oye feo y no me gusta. Están aquí, están aquí, están aquí. Me da la misma, Alison. Dame el teléfono un momento, espérate.
Vamos a jugar fútbol que grande, porque aquí hay caballo de verdad.
Esto es lo que quieres saber. Dame un momento, hombre. No cambies nada para yo poder jugarlo ahí. Vamos allá. Que después se pone difícil. Qué madre. Vamos allá. Tenemos que ponerle eso primero, ¿verdad? Bueno, mía, corillo, vamos.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. White out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Sale is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Devers, right field and carrying well.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it too early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 to him now. Here it is. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fifth. No outfielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the pitch takes off inside and gets away. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The set and the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. The Red Sox leading off the inning, Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hard hit toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third. Striding in, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Christian.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praised for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion now, lifetime against Chris Sale. He comes in as a .316 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 9, the third baseman.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Good.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. Ball 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave one. They're on the... So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Now a long throw home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Andrew Benintendi will be next. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command. But this
ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, he walked the last guy. Then we were wondering about him getting tired, and now he serves up a real hittable pitch on that. I don't think he's able to put the ball where he wants right now because he's running out of gas.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by now.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Popped him up. Gregorius into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 50.
So bases are empty here
Second
with 2
baseman.
gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3-0 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back.
Stepping in, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bradley on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1-0 the count. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander.
The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball on the outer third. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. It was an RBI double for him in his... MLB Network's coverage. Standing in, number 5. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco,
first pitch of the at-bat.
the left fielder.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. To 2-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
The 1-2. In the air now, out to right field. Meadows sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is third.
Now in the box, Brandon Belt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Softly hit here to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Coming to the plate now, G-Man Choi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Meadows over at second. Pham at first with no outs. Pilar's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's safe. And with that, we'll look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Longoria's there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That is fit. The center fielder.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. Previous history with Blake Snell. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. No balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Pham brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. At the plate, Steven Duggar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Comes set, the 0-1. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out. Up next for the Rays, Avisail Garcia. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Now here it comes. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Next to bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno gathers it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The second baseman, number 19.
From the stretch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
At the plate, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is pulled into right. Meadows makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off to first. On to first, a double play. Nothing across here this half of the inning. First offering on its way.
The center fielder.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Back to the top of the order now. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Kiermaier's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when it counts in his favor like this.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pham makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Next for Tampa Bay.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. The matchup with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
In now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Now back
into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Yandy Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Number 5 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
That's for Tampa Bay. The designated hitter.
And that was a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. He had a close play at first, but he's called out of the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 45.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Riding in once again, Steven Duggar. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Behind 0-2 now. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Giants are down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Base hit into right center.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And there he goes towards second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So coming to the plate, number 19. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 5. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
A ball and no strikes. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Runner's on his way to third. 1-1 to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Hit out towards second. To his right, low. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely
through it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Avisail Garcia would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So here is Avisail Garcia, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Meadows is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Throw into second.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding into the box, Steven Duggar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Sandoval on second. Crawford at first. 2 out in the inning. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? Settling in now, Willie Adames. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First delivery to him on the way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Standing in, Brendan Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Line drive, base hit down the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Kevin Kiermaier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Stepping up now, number 19, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit in the air out to right. Meadows is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. 1 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. Reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he strikes out, and oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And there's a base hit, so just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
First baseman.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Joey Wendell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Joey Wendell.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pham at second. Choi on at first with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 to him now. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Coming to the plate now, Travis Darno. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here it comes, 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam!
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Garcia
takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Line toward right center. Duggar is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 19 over to his left, and the inning is over. So a very Joey Wendell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style.